Introduction. Every person becomes responsible for something as we all grow up and start realizing the importance of various duties and others' expectations from us. Responsible people are more reliable and are much easier to communicate with, as they may be considered mature and wise. Every responsibility requires a particular individual to be in charge of something or someone, and cannot be neglected because this person will lose others' trust and credit. What does it mean to be a responsible human being? In my opinion, people are taught to be responsible during their childhood and adolescence period to be prepared for self-dependent lives. This quality can be observed during the first year of school because students are obliged to complete their homework properly and obtain new information that might be useful in their future life. This first responsibility is necessary to cope with because other commitments will imply much more effort. Therefore, a responsible person is an individual who knows his or her goals in life, and implements necessary actions to reach them. What do you feel responsible for in your life? As a student, I feel responsible for studying properly and receiving valuable knowledge that will be useful in my future profession. Moreover, I think it is crucial to consume nutritious meals, do physical exercises daily, and be active in every life situation to remain healthy, wealthy, and wise. When I become self-dependent, I will have such responsibilities as keeping my dwelling clean, doing my work the best I can, and a plethora of other things that adults usually do. However, many students of my age do not feel responsible for their lives, as they are used to be under their parents' control and support. These people have to change their priorities if they would like to become successful later. In what ways does your sense of responsibility extend to issues outside of your immediate environment? Various situations in our lives require every society member to be responsible for unexpected accidents. For instance, if some person will lose his or her consciousness outside, strangers have to feel responsible for providing this individual with necessary aid and calling the ambulance to save one's life. All people should help one another because you never know what might happen to you during a regular trip to work. Therefore, if I see that someone needs my help, I will immediately feel responsible for this person, as I want others to help me in case of emergency. Discussion. As it was mentioned above, I take seriously such things as my education process and my health, as I want to live a long and happy life without concentrating on humans' primary needs. Also, I think that I am responsible for my family, and will help them as much as possible if my relatives need it. In my opinion, people should be responsible only for things that they love or have a passion for. Otherwise, such duties become a daily routine that does not deliver any happiness to a human being. Conclusion. All people are different and have various priorities in their lives, but we are all responsible for something or someone. If humans neglect their daily duties, their existence will not bring any joy to them, as they are not making an effort to live their lives unique and unordinary. Every responsibility should be useful, helpful, and bring happiness to a person. Our life is a responsibility, but our responsibility is to live a worthy life. Study Corgi can help you make your studies smarter. Visit studycorgi.com for more samples like this, study tips, and writing tools.